Having a good day. I'm super sore. Alright, so this is Sinking City. This is really early in the game, but kind of got the gist of it now. So it's definitely like a detective game, kind of like Vampire, which I really wish Vampire would have been better. I'm like halfway through it, but it is pretty cool, but it's a lot of talking. It's a lot of like, if you like those kind of games though, like those well, it's not even like choose your path, like in The Witcher, it's like you just have to talk to everybody. Anyway, so you have these casebook, casebook, and then all of these things, so you can pin it. I mean, the map is pretty big. I got stuck the first time, but I found out that you really have to use this mind palace. Once you get clues, you can put them together, and then it gives you new abilities. So right now, I'm obviously looking for Albert. I did find a new clue though, but I already put it together. It was weird because he, quote-unquote, had...
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Okay. So I think at that point then you go to your... No. Can you... How do I climb? I don't think you can.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high.
Triangle.
Albert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Whoa. Creepy, there's like hands. Okay. Fish. Why can't I... Why can't I... Oh, maybe I have to get down one. Okay, it's kind of disgusting. There we go.
There's something in the pocket.
The hell is that? How do I... What the hell? I don't think you can be in this for two... Alright, so now I think I have those clues, right? So yeah, Mind Palace. This is where... I only have one. There was something else in this though. I didn't grab anything. Okay, whatever. Oh, just gotta check out the basic, I guess.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
That is so annoying. Alright, cool. Oh, you just have to hold it. Cool. I'm gonna bust it. I don't even think I have the melee. Yes, I do. Nice. Oh! That's always nice. What the hell is that? What the... Knock it upside down. Come get some. That was... Ta-da! Ta-da! Bullets on that. That's disgusting. It smells so bad in there.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Some more of those little things around in the cell. Mind Palace. All right. Deductions. Cool. Yep, that's the only one we got. So now there's yeast. I can't get in there then. Let's go check it out. There you go, everything. Wait, hold on, where does this go? Can I sprint? Oh yeah. Yep, cool. Alright.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Alright. Well, where's the freaking... Wow. Jeez. Yeah, the port's closed. I found him. So confused. I guess go talk to him. I'm confused. Yeah, Albert wasn't married. I don't get what... Yeah, we got all that. The bar in Oakman. Okay, well, where's... That's the port. Where's the bar? Get there. Maybe he'll have it there. Let's go talking. I did find your son. No. So this goes. Uh-oh. Did it just lock up on?
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it.
You can go find him for yourself.
No.
Put him with the fishes.
So, I found Albert like you asked. Now will you answer my questions?
What kind of a man are you, newcomer? My son is dead. His murderer still loose, and you expect
I
me
need to get in
listen
the
to
port,
a
man.
pointless natter.
Check out
I
Iron Man.
want Albert's killer here now. Everything else will wait. Tell me you know who he is.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Nah. Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
Where's the bar?
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your
I've said
hands where I
everything
can
I
see
know.
them.
Where's okay. Yeah, how do we get in that place? Where's the bar? Maybe we lost it. Alright, hold on. That's not the one. There is none. Alright, well, somehow we have to get through the gate. Well, found the bar. Load times take forever. That'll be nice on the P5. Supposing there won't really be load times.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Oh, but you rat anyway?
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Drock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So,
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
I have to take him back alive, unfortunately. Let's go see what Mr. Lewis is up to. That's a cool picture. Very creepy.
What the? Get the... Oh.
You look like a fucking creepy picture right there. Sorry, I was analyzing whose move it was on that board. That's nice.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed,
I got
private
fish.
investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down.
Yeah, dude.
I only want to speak for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
Hell yeah.
Hide.
Start at the beginning.
Why do you look like that? That was a funny option.
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Mary'd gone to the sea. So I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Oh, bullshit.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
Well, I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me.
Weird.
First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Whatever.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers
Just a
and the
bit,
Throgmortons.
yeah. Every
Care to fill
second
me
word.
in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer.
Jeez, that's dark.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun.
Yeah, with a gun.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right. Those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage.
Yeah, dude, he was hung on frickin' hooks and shot in the head.
One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Well, you should what?
What kind of... why do you...
Your face. Yeah,
Your
why do you look like a piranha?
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends?
No.
What's new?
No, I'm sorry.
I'm just asking where you're from.
Like, never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
That's classic.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the sheep.
Okay.
You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
It's fine.
I think I've got all I need.
Just curious what
Mr.
country you're
Reed,
from.
Don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Well, did murder him. Cold blood.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Yeah.
Please, Mr. Reed.
That's
Now,
straight.
don't try my patience further, Mr.
For
Flynn.
real. Yeah. Word up. Well. Awesome here. A few bullets left. Yeah, because you only put one in that poor kid's head. Douchebag. This is totally deliberate. I have no doubt. Could try, but the other... Wait, hold on. Why can't I do the other one? Yeah, what up? Hold on. Wow, you can only, like... Why can't I... read the other one? I think I have to start from here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean... Let's see what happens. He brought him to the house, but we don't know if he got dosed, but still, man, you don't just chase someone down in cold blood like that. You don't know. No.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throckmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below.
That's dope.
So I sent men to find out.
No return?
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Paranormal.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, sleeping giants, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week that Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore.
That's fucking sketch,
Does
bro.
sound suspicious.
Sorry.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the
Let's see if we get
expedition's
crossed
results
at the end when we find out.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and...
Weird.
Albert, when you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the
Well,
flood,
yeah, wet.
Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
That makes sense. Cool. Sweet. That's only one of them. I got a new skill point. Is that what I heard? Nice. Let's see what we got here. So sanity is, that's what it starts coming at you. Isn't? Okay. I think we're gonna go with that sanity stuff. When close to death, slow, generate a limited amount of health. That's pretty cool too. Carry 7 more pistol rounds. First aid kit. Grenade. Rifle round. Submachine gun. Word. Falling from heights deals half damage. That's pretty cool. Man-eating eels deal half. I don't want any one of those. Whoops. I place it on the map and it's nowhere. Why don't I do that? I have to pin it first. I want to show you. I don't get it. Yeah, but why isn't it on the map? It's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure it's pinned. So I have to unpin it and then do it. I think if you pinned it, it should show it. That's ridiculous. Okay. Now nothing's pinned on the map. That's so freaking weird. The map system in this game sucks. For the record. Hold on. Let's check this. Ow.